Twilight looked at Celestia curiously before first blooper of the new year. Ha ha! Shit. She turned slightly at Celestia's behest, burying her face into the alabaster alicorn. But why? She's royalty now. That comes with all sorts of But why? She's royalty now. That comes with all sorts of fuck. Both fillies blurted about. Even as I succumbed to the tiles, scrubbed the tiles, not succumbed. Tiles don't really make you kneel, do they? Well, actually, they do when you're cleaning them. Thoughts for later. Her head was locked in my arm as I pulled myself back to my feet, and her forelegs grabbed desperately as it He's just been down on his luck is all, Applejack explained. If we give him a second chance and Twilight smiled warmly before assembling her supplies, consisting of 3 notebooks, a stack of flashcards bound by a rubber band. Oh, that's probably the weirdest way to pronounce rubber band I have ever heard. That sounds awesome! Rainbow proclaimed enthusiastically. Wendy gave her daughter a soft but knowing look, one that told the filly that she knew that she was vizzy. He took up his position once more as Celestia and Rainbow entered the estate. That came out kind of jarbled. She began to scan the shelves when her eyes perked up. Ears perked up, eyes don't perk up. Or if they do, it's very uncomfortable. I must ask you simply to trust me. I trust you with my life, Your Majesty. I just kelp. But that doesn't explain what you're hiding. Celestia lost her eyes. Lost her smile, not lost her eyes. That doesn't make sense. Amid a sea of voices, only the largest and loudest will be heard. High Blood explained with a small frown. The higher noble houses have much stronger. Okay, let's do that again. I am going to break you, Crepuscule. I will need to... Looks like you just broke yourself. Shut up. He won't back down until a question... This duel wasn't going anywhere. Without any kind of offensive spell, her only hope was to wah. I lost my spot mid-sentence. That's why that happened. And her only hope was to wah, to cry like a baby. Wah! Wah! I'm just gonna stop now. I fear things are only going to grow worse for us. You must understand, we can't let the princess believe we're harboring traitors to the throne. I need to do that line again. Oh no. Wishing he could find some way to return that joyful smile in his host's eye. The mare in the mood. Oh god, no. Celestia inwardly rolled her eyes at Twilight's very literal interpretation before... The lavender filly in question turned around from the door and No, why? Rainbow stood on the other side, her eyes narrowed in a very displeased sneer. Twilight flailed black. Twilight did not flail black. I mean, that sounds horrifically racist, and that is not something I would write. God damn it. This is an embarrassing blooper. Rainbow then blinked, considering her own words. Wow. The girl's really... Littlewing looked up to her in confusion. What? Nothing. Kid, I thought you'd never ask. Rainbow shouted enthusiastically, basically flipping Littlewing onto her back before launching up. God damn it! With Rainbow shadowing her every move. She moved through the first ring. Shit. Little Wing moved through the first wing. Now Rainbow Dash needs to go get that prosthetic that we saw in the King Somber alternate timeline. That ought to be fun. She passed through the fourth wing. Ring. God damn it. Why do I keep saying wing? It's ring! It was plain to see that her spirits had soared high at the success. Confidence renewed. Oh, no. Little Wing took the challenge personally and channeled. Not challenged, it's channeled. Fuck me.
With Draco visiting tomorrow, I've got some extra work I need to catch up on.
You ever say why Queen Draco was
With Queen Draco visiting, I decided to move up forward a day,
the Queen stated. Twilight's magic The Queen sent a message to the guards at the door over the hive mind.
I'm not to be disturbed except in Dyer's
Cox! The large doors opened momentarily as the dragon slipped out, and then they closed again. Oh.
What? Don't think you could go back to that?
Oh boy. The scholar within her was squealing like an excited... That's totally a thing.
Yeah, I can see your point,
Twilight conceded.
But you not took a fuck!
Why do I keep fucking up? Something tells me I'm going to have a lot of catching to do. Catching up to do. Fuck me.
No, I don't want to. It'll be bestiality.
Ditto.
I don't really believe much of that, personally. To me, it's just a happy excuse to get free hand, gank.
It's an excuse to gank people in Dark Souls.